If you've been with us, you will already know that we have always been about principles in business development. And if you're new on this channel, don't hesitate. Whatever brought you here, if you find actually the solution or you find the learning, the knowledge, don't hesitate to subscribe and share with other people that this may help. Yes, we have been about principles. How can we discern and find how principles have been used in creating even us as human beings, the universe around us, and then being co-creators in solution and things that we create? You want to know which principle we'll tackle today? Stay all the way to the end. Yes, principles. Principles are things that we didn't create, our ancestors didn't create. They're part of who we are. And why did we choose on our channel, being in business, working with business owners, to focus first on principles? The only reason is that those are things nobody can take away from you. So when we started our collective project Pi, it was a good channel to be able, it was a good project to be able to bring out those principles beside the one we use already with our client in our business growth model, GoBie. Principles. They are all around us and within us, starting from us, right? We all know, right? We have been built following a process. We have been built based on the principle of compound effect. It's been something known from ages. Our ancestors have spoken about it in the old books, Proverbs here. Old book. Ecclesiastic, right? Old books that have been found in Egypt, for example, right? The principle of compound effect. In nature, we see also the same principle work even just from planting seeds. The compound effect. Compound effect that bring out the importance of time and steps, process. Because that's how we've been built as human beings. So in our collective project Pi, so I was just curious, the last, maybe 2023, 2025, how is this even coming out also? Time. So I'm sure if you didn't pay attention, right? You can, I'm sure the team will put it in 2023, right? Just by me missing a couple of minutes, I know I never miss more than maybe 2 hours to catch up. Just missing, right? Minutes. In 2024, I'm going to check again here, right? The picture that I took, right? So over 365 days, I find myself after a year evaluation, seeing myself around 347 consecutive days where, not consecutive, right? If all is accumulated, right? I find myself only starting my mining session only for 347 days for 2024. And all those minutes missed, accumulated all the way to almost 18 days over 1 year period. Compound effect. It show up even in our health. We're not starting feeling bad. We're not starting feeling sickness, right? Just randomly on spot. No, it's also compound effect. If I'm not taking care of myself or having maybe a good diet, for example, right? All those elements compound progressively and give the end result. This principle is so present in everything that we do in life. So I was just curious and wanted to know, how are you using these principles in your life? the principle of time, the principle of steps. And if you saw, we have taken time all the way here because there are processes, there are steps. How are you leveraging on the compound effects principle? Take your time, share with us in the comment. Because now that we're going through and out of the hype around the mainnet, right? Because you all know the big vision, our vision here is not just to be on exchange, but being on exchange is already a validation because people who will need buy can go buy to be able to buy goods and services that also are only exchanged in Pi currency. So the hype about the mainnet or the open mainnet, okay, have shown us that there is a potential in this if we continue the execution the right way. Because we're not done with the phases that we need to actually validate. And I will talk about what the three main things I see remain for us to be really in a good position in a different video. The compound effect. Yes, we are about principle-based business development because of how principles will always help us and guide us in the right direction. And we'll be coming to you with tools that we use, right, to help you know yourself better, to help you understand that everything starts from you as an individual first. So let us know in the comment, how do you leverage on the principle of compound effect, on the time, as shown in the sixth element of our Kobe business growth? Until then, I will see you in the next video.